Hello, and welcome to the Dokkan battle video. I know I'm a little late to this, but I have finally gotten the time to sit down and actually record my max length videos for all of the 8th year anniversary characters, from part 1 being this guy, the Z Spirit Bomb duo, as well as Physical Super Vegeta and STR Super Buu. I'm finally able to actually sit down and record all these. I think by far this is probably going to be my favorite character in the entire game right now. I only have them 55%, as you can see. I have a really good equip here that gives them just the tiniest bit of dodge, but also that 5 additional. It's pretty nice. As well as we fully maxed out in terms of links here. They do stand by into the Super Saiyan Vegeta plus the Hybrid Saiyans to let Goku charge up for the Spirit Bomb. It is just absolutely ridiculous the kind of damage that this character can do. I literally have no complaints with how they built them. I think they function wonderfully on so many teams and just kind of work really well. So we're gonna be using this team and just juicing them up to like the moon just to see exactly how much damage we can get out of them, because like this is gonna be interesting because they are a character that does infinitely stack, so they technically do not have like a max attack stat or anything like that. But what we can do is we can just see like a rough estimate of how fast they are building up their insane levels of damage and really get a good view as to how things are really going to go here. Keep in mind that they do have a couple different things about them. I should have brought a Senzu Bean just in case we get lowered at all here. But they do have a lot of interesting things about them. One being, whenever they do attack and do a super attack, they have a guaranteed +1 key. This is forever. They will always get an additional key every single time they super attack, as well as having a really good super attack effect where they can basically, at 24 key, they're going to do their 24 key super attack and they're going to guaranteed additional. At 18 key, they're going to get a 70% chance of doing another super with a guaranteed additional normal. And then that most likely will proc their hidden potential system additional. I only have 5 additional on mine, and they additional super attack all the time. This character is one that will be super attacking a lot, given that you can give them the key. The thing about them is, though, they get more key in slots 2 and 3. Actually, this would be a good way to test something out here. Truth has been prophesizing that if you get them 23 key, it'll push them and hit that 24 key mark and allow them to get their additional guaranteed super attack. But what I think it is, right, is if they actually procced the 70% chance guaranteed additional, I think that will overwrite it and not hit the 12 and not let them actually be at 24 key, because it'll bring them back to 12 before they can actually super attack again. So I think what happens is if you fail after this, it should give us the guaranteed additional. This is gonna be a very good test here. Even if they don't, they're gonna still attack many times. Let's see here. Turn 6. Okay, so they got the 70% chance. Yeah, see, they did not get the guaranteed additional super attack. I think if they would have failed the 70% chance, they would have procced the guaranteed additional super attack. So I think that makes basically them like in the prime spot to do just ridiculous amounts of damage and build up their passive faster and faster. Another thing about them is to proc the standby skill, they have 2 different conditions, either being below 50% HP at any point, or if you take 4 hits and pass turn 4, then you will also be able to proc the standby. Now, Vegeta in his standby is absolutely like a monster. He's basically here specifically to do a bunch of damage, die, and then revive, and bring you right back to full health. He is a complete reset with 1 free turn where you're just doing insane levels of damage. This is actually a really good turn for us here in terms of offensive support, but we are like debuffed right now, so I really don't want to just rip this now. I would rather wait a bit and then use it. But also, let's take a look at this amazing key mechanic. Look at it, they're already at, what is that, like 15 key? And then if I do this, instant 24. I can do this, 24 key. They get keys so easily, it's not even like funny. Like, if the fact that these guys dropped a month after LR Ultimate Gohan, who can at times struggle for key, is absolutely ridiculous. Also, keep in mind that they get also different buffs depending on whether or not they're in slots 1 or 2 or 3. As you can see, their attack just ridiculously dropped up. They are still missing attack, by the way, because they got debuffed last time. Like, just look at this. It's disgusting. And just remember that, like, in slot 1, they'll get an additional 100% defense, and in slots 2 and 3, they're going to get an additional 100% attack. So which means if, like, say for instance, you at the first turn, you're like, okay, well, I can't really get a lot of key in slot 1, so I'm gonna put them in slot 2. Not only are they gonna get an additional key per orb that they would have gotten, like, so basically they get 2 additional keys instead of 1, but they're also now getting an insane amount of attack, which makes them do even more damage. It's just a very good combination to allow you to playing with them and how they're actually gonna function. They work incredibly well on, like, this team or any team that they can have someone who can sit in slot 1, let them build up a bit, and then they can maybe float into slots float into slot 1 and just kind of like work around there. Oh, we have Vegeta. I'm probably not gonna pop Vegeta here just because I want to keep just building them up a bit, and then we can actually just launch Vegeta later. But, like, as you can see, there's still 15 key. It's absolutely insane how, like, broken these guys are. They also, what I think pushes them above the Z Spirit Bomb duo for me is that they also build up damage reduction with every time they super attack. And since they can super attack 4 times in 1 turn, they can pretty much immediately build that all the way up to their maximum on turn 1. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, come on now. We're trying to get the... Okay, yeah, just... attacks, attack, and then this, every single one of those attacks gave them a proc to do the hidden potential system additional. Again, I only have a 5%, technically a 10% chance to even do that, but, like, it's still kind of ridiculous how easy that is to do. It's just absolutely goofy what kind of damage you're able to get out of these guys so quickly, because they just go up and up and up and up and up, and with any bit of, like, defensive support, it just makes them even stronger and allows them to do just absolutely wild amounts of stuff. I think they literally could not have designed these guys any better, considering, like, not only is it free and easy to do, but, like, it's just fun. That's the main part. These units are just fun. When we get Super Saiyan 3 Bardock back in rotation with them, I'm going to pop B-Pan's active skill and just let them run wild and see what happens. I think it's probably going to be really, really crazy. Oh, so let's see here. We have almost everything active except for, I believe this is, what, experienced fighters is what that is? Let me check real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is experienced fighters. But I'm not going to pop it just yet. Also, keep in mind, on their 18 key, they get 50% defense, and then every 12 key, they get 30%, and they're already at 300k defense at 55%. If they get like a triple or a quad super, plus they have 50% damage reduction, they're not taking damage from anything. They're living everything in the game. It's just unfair what these guys are able to do here. And plus the fact that they get so much key from their passive that it literally just doesn't matter. It's just absolutely ridiculous and gets really crazy. And look at them go, Ran. It's just absolutely gross. I really wish that would have been a super attack, that way we could see them absolutely go insane. But I would hope they get the quad super attack turn when we have Super Saiyan 3 Bardock on rotation. That'd be a little bit better. I'm going to cut until we get into that rotation, actually. So I'll see you guys when we get back to over there. It should be just the next turn. Alright, and we're back. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop B-Pan's active skill here, and we can see just how much damage the base Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta are going to do. And then later on we can probably just go ahead and see what kind of damage the Super Saiyan Vegeta might kind of hit for. I don't think he's going to die in like the Dokkan event or anything, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to really show what he can do. But we're just going to go ahead and give them a full key here and just let them go absolutely to town. They're already at 7 million attack stat before even attacking. That's just, and that's just crazy, man. Oh, then look, they got their lock-in. They're at 9 million before they even attack. And then they're gonna get the 50% attack on super attack, as well as, like, I remember they're greatly stacking their attack every time they super attack. 20 million. Yeah, into a 14. Okay. And then one more. And then one more. Yeah, I mean, They're pretty good, right? They're pretty good. I love Dokkan Battle right now. We're having an absolute blast out here. It's great. It's great. I'm gonna. I probably should have kept Super Saiyan 3 Bardock on rotation, but like it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. Oh my god. Oh, I love this game. I love this game. Could not get any better than this. And then the Z duo are just as crazy as them, except they're ridiculously defensive. Where these guys are absolute monsters offensive, but we didn't kill. What? Or they get sealed. That's probably what happened. Okay, I'm gonna pop this, and then we're gonna just talk about it after. Keep in mind that a big thing about this Vegeta, he gives the entire rotation 8 key and 80% offensive support. Plus, if say you have a rotation like this where you're able to get him to super attack first, on his 18 key he is then giving an another 40% support to the entire rotation. He is literally the kill shot. Like, when you bring him out, he is there specifically to do a bunch of damage and then die. Like, look at 12 million just off the rip. He is here to do insane final stand damage before you just get wiped right back off the face of the planet because his defense is non-existent. That is what he's here for. That is his job. And that is what makes him as crazy as he is. Because if you, for some reason, are in danger with this team, Vegeta will just be like, nah, not anymore, and then get you right back to where you're supposed to be. Full HP, ready to go. That is what this Vegeta is meant for, and it's what he does so incredibly well, and just allows you to basically completely reset your fight. That is a mechanic that cannot be like looked at wrong, right? They have a crazy defense and damage before they stand by, and when they stand by, not only are you going to be doing a crazy damage just for your entire rotation, but also you have the unconditional revive, where if at any point Vegeta's on rotation and you die, you are going right back to full HP, while also sending off probably one of the hardest hitting things in the entire game. I think the only thing that it can even remotely hit harder is if you were to manage to get like an insane amount of orbs with the Z duo before they launch their Spirit Bomb off. Like the Universal Spirit Bomb, if you've been stacking up your attack, does disgusting amounts of damage. Like it is literally gross how much damage that thing is able to do. And then plus the fact that Vegeta himself will buff himself up, because he's giving himself 90% attack when he does that. And then if he gets his additional super attack in, right, he is also going to be giving him an additional 50% attack. So if he double supers before he dies, expect whatever enemy was there to no longer be alive. Is what is going to happen. Especially if you've been stacking up the entire time. Vegeta is sending them straight to the Shadow Realm. He is not letting them like take that, whatever. Any disrespect that he may have faced, he does not care. He is not letting them talk to him the way they want to, right? Broly, who cares? AGL Broly, oh no, we have type disadvantage. I'm just gonna revive and then nuke his ass into the oblivion. He does not take shit lightly. He is sending you right back to hell where you belong. Oh, this is perfect actually. We get to see another turn of Vegeta. Like it's absolutely disgusting. I love what they did with this guy. The Z duo, they're also really good, but I just think that this is ridiculous. It's just what sets them apart. Okay, let's see here. Who does he link up better with? Okay, yeah, we'll do this. And then give him a bunch of ki. Again, it doesn't really matter, like, because it's an Dokkan event, we're not gonna die. But like, if we are able to get that off, like, it's just gross. I'm probably just gonna go into an event to show off the Spirit Bomb and then like dip. Because like you can see why this character is good, right? Like you're looking at it. Alright, so I'm gonna cut. We're gonna go into an event and just see the spirit bomb go off and see how much damage that's gonna do. Alright, so that was the LR Universal Spirit Bomb Goku and Vegeta card. I genuinely think they made this card perfect. The only thing that I think would be a little bit better is making their leader skill a little bit more impressive. I do to see that that we could probably get some more buffs to this category like throughout the year. I feel like that'd be nice. And as of right now, the category is a little lackluster. You're pretty much just getting carried by both of the 8-year LRs. But for now, these guys I feel like are definitely the #1 character in the entire game. I absolutely adore them. I think they did a great job with these guys. Let me know how you guys feel about this 8-year anniversary LR as well as the other one in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.